Good evening. A married couple have died after their car plunged off a road in Cumbria into a river. It happened in the village of Hoff near Appleby yesterday afternoon. Emergency services were called and discovered the car had left the road and come to rest upside down in the Hoff Beck. A man and a woman were declared dead at the scene. Firefighters carried out a search of the river to ensure there were no other casualties. Police are appealing for witnesses after a collision on the A697 in Northumberland at Highley Gate yesterday. A car and a motorbike collided and burst into flames. Both the motorist and the motorcyclist were airlifted to hospital in Newcastle with serious injuries. The driver of the car has since died. Northumbria police are urging witnesses to the crash, which happened at around 11:45 yesterday morning, to come forward. A former prison officer who was stabbed by an inmate claims the prison service is failing officers by refusing to issue all guards with stab vests. Craig Wild was left with a severed artery after the attack at Franklin Prison in Durham. The Prison Officers Association is now calling for all guards there to be given protective gear. Stuart Wincup reports.
Craig Wild suffered life-threatening injuries when he was stabbed by an inmate.
Well, it's 5 years to the day since the smoking ban was introduced in our pubs and clubs, and health workers have branded it a huge success. In the North East, just under 1 in 3 adults smoked before the ban. Now it's about 1 in 5. And in Cumbria, the figure has dropped from 1 in 4 to 1 in 5. Now let's see what the week has in store for us weather-wise. Here's the forecast with Elizabeth Austin.
Could be very heavy. They could cause more problems, so do keep tuned to the forecast.
Haven't we suffered enough? Well, that's it from the Look North newsroom tonight. From all of us here, have a very good night. Bye-bye for now. Good evening. Today is the 150th anniversary of the Bladen races. This afternoon, the opera singer Graham Danby sang an updated version of the Tyneside anthem written by BBC listeners. And in the last hour, the annual run from Newcastle to Bladen has also taken place. Keith Akehurst reports. Local business representatives have been quizzing the Chief Constable of Cumbria Police about cuts to local services. The force is consulting on the possible closure of police station front desks to help save £20 million. Although many police stations will remain, the counter services could be moved elsewhere, perhaps to tourist information centres or fire stations. A celebration of mining communities and their traditions took place at the Woodhorn Museum near Ashington today, and the weather thankfully didn't spoil the miners' picnic, as Mark McAlinden reports.
This is a tradition which pays tribute to a proud history.
Well, the start of the Durham Regatta was postponed today because of the weather. Organisers are yet to make a decision about tomorrow. Depends on that forecast. Here it is.
Good evening. Well, some of us saw some significantly heavy downpours today.
Fingers crossed for the regatta. Well, that's it from us this Saturday. Jerry Jackson is here tomorrow at 6:20. Bye-bye.
Cold War, 17 major units are to go to save money. That's all from the news at 1 this lunchtime, so it's goodbye from me. And on BBC One, we now join the BBC's news teams where you are. Bye-bye.
Welcome to the Lunchtime Look North. In the headlines this Thursday, how the army cuts affect our region. We're live with the latest. And Over the Moon, the rock band about to make its debut at a major music festival. An extension to Newcastle International Airport has been officially opened this morning by Transport Minister Teresa Villiers. The £3.2 million improvements are considered to be a major investment for the region. Adele Robinson reports. A York-based rock band could be on the threshold of fame and fortune. We Could Be Astronauts are set to make their big festival debut at the weekend. Peter Lugg has been to meet them.
Where's Rob?
Yes, from heavy metal to heavy rain. Let's go over to Peter Grant for the weather. And we're hearing from Durham Police about problems with torrential rain in Barnard Castle in County Durham, Peter.
Lighter rain, thank goodness.
Your news is so depressing. Well, that's it from us for today. We're back at 6:30 though for a full roundup of the day's news. Join us then if you can.